In this tutorial, we will learn features of object-oriented programming. Now, this is an important essay, so please go through it. Now, basic concepts of object-oriented programming. Major concepts of OOP are object, class, data abstraction, encapsulation, modularity, polymorphism, and inheritance. So we will see each one in detail. First, objects, otherwise known as variables. So object is an identifiable entity in object-oriented programming which has some characteristics and behavior. So object is an identifiable entity and it will have some characteristics and behavior. Now it can be a person, place, or any data item that represent real world objects. Okay, so you will understand more when we go through the session. Now class. Class is a group of objects having identical properties, behavior, and relationship. So, object is a something meaningful in real world. So, when we group these objects, we will get a class. Okay. So, objects having identical properties are grouped to get a class. Now, it is a user-defined data type. So, what's the user-defined data type? The data type that a programmer creates is a user-defined data type. So, class is a user-defined data type which holds its own data member and member functions. So, data member means whatever variables that we declare inside the class, it is called data member. And whatever functions that we declare inside the class is known as member function. So class holds data members and member functions and it can be accessed depending on the access specifier. So in the last class we have discussed structures. So for structures we used dot operator for getting access to its member data. So similarly we will be accessing by using some access specifiers. And class member functions can be defined either inside or outside the class definition. Now, objects of class hold separate copy of data members just like our functions, and we can create as many objects of class we need. So it's just a little bit similar to our structures. Now, data abstraction. Data abstraction means it's a procedure of representing some essential features without including the background details. Okay, details of inner functions will not be given to user. For example, when you want to switch on the light, you just put on the switch, right? You won't get what is happening internally, like electricity passing through the wires and all. You won't get, so just you will put on the switch and light will come. Similarly, abstraction is a procedure of representing only the essential features without including the background details. And C++ provides great level of abstraction and it allows to manipulate object data without actually knowing how classes has been implemented internally. Okay, next is encapsulation. This is what we have already discussed, that is in a class we have both member data as well as member functions. So combining this data and functions into a single unit is known as encapsulation, and it is achieved by providing classes. Now next is modularity. So modularity means we can divide the whole program into different components. Okay, so the act of partitioning a program into individual components is called modularity. And the benefit of using modularity is it reduces the complexity of a program. So a module is just like a function. It's a separate unit in itself and it can be either used as itself or it can be combined into more than one modules can be combined to form a single module. And next is polymorphism. The meaning of the word polymorphism is taking more than one form, and it's a property by which a same message can be sent to object of different classes, and each object can respond in different ways depending upon its class. So, an example here, area is a function, and it is a function which exhibits polymorphism. So how it exhibits polymorphism is it can have it can actually compute the value of area of a circle or a triangle or a rectangle. So how it computes this is, if I am giving the value of radius, it will compute the area of circle. If I have base and height, it will be giving the area of a triangle. And if length and breadth is given, it will be a calculating the area of rectangle. So with one single function name, we can exhibit three different operations. Now next is inheritance. It's the most powerful feature of object-oriented program. It's the process of creating a new class called derived class or subclass from an existing base class or superclass. So already you have a base class or superclass, and you will be deriving new class called derived class or subclass from that superclass. And the derived class will inherit all the property of a base class and can add additional features to this derived class. So advantage is called reusability. That is, if you have already a particular class, and if you want to add only some additional features, you can get a derived class and can add the additional features. And it increases the program reliability, and can use a class created by another programmer or company, which will decrease the time of development of the software. And any modifications made in the base class will reflect in its derived class. So once a modification is done in base class, it will get automatically reflected in all of its derived classes. These are the important features of object oriented programming, which is an important essay. So please go through it. And thanks for watching.